Hey guys, PigBenis, how's everybody doing? Hope you're global and hoffing. If you're even on Entropia. I know this is such a slow time for Entropia this time of year. Summer rolls around, people go outside, believe it or not, and I know it's a thing. People actually do other things than game. It's hard for me to believe because I don't do too much other things other than working game. But I mean, certainly, I go out fishing every once in a while. That's hella fun. But let's Entropia right now is super slow. I mean, just this is the fact of it. It always happens this time of year. It always gets really slow. And yeah, people are just enjoying themselves out in the summer and doing whatever, if it is nice where you live. And holy shit, a list global. Wow. All right, good. Starting off with a bang. I've not put in a lot of time recently. Like I said, a lot of work this time of year. I'm gonna try to put out a video, or an Entropia video, at least once a week, just to carry us through. And then once, like mid-September hits and I start slowing down in my real job, I'll do the 2 or 3 a week or whatever I had been doing. This year is just exceptionally busier for me, and I think it's because it's just the weather's a lot nicer here. And I live in this bubble where it seems as though the economy doesn't affect too much where I live. People still travel. I work in this community and I live in this community where there's a lake and there's boating and there's fishing and all this outdoor type of stuff. And it's a lot of people live here and there's residential homes, but it's also a vacation place. So, and it's in like driving distance of New York and New Jersey. So instead of like New York and Jersey folk, in U.S. Going elsewhere, say, I don't know, fucking Hawaii or Bermuda or Bahamas or wherever they vacation, they drive here to save on money. It makes sense. But luckily for the people that live and work in this area, because we're not necessarily affected by our degrading economy. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure it'll eventually hit us. I mean, obviously we get hit by the housing issues. But regardless, this is not a political channel. We're not going to talk about that, but I just have to say. So, I mean, we'll hit up an Entropia video once a week. I think that's good enough. I know my viewership last year, the year before, it dies. I lose, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 views a month this time of year. So, and that's pretty common amongst all YouTube channels. So, yeah. We'll put out other games. I'm playing a couple other games that don't involve so much time. When I do play Entropia, I really like to focus on a lot of different things, and the amount of time I do put into it when I go mining and whatnot, yeah, it's a considerable amount of time is what I'm trying to say. So let's see what's in store for us here in Hellmine 7. Hopefully we'll get some Igni. I know it's still going around 125 to 130%. It's still kind of holding tight, which is a good thing. The list, I think, will get 107, 110%, hopefully. And like I said, I really haven't paid attention to markup or the auction as of late because of the busy schedule. So it's just that time of year, man. It's God, it's a blessing for some that they could go out on vacation and have a good time, and it sucks for others. Hello. Nice. Alright, we're doing alright, guys. We're doing okay. I like 2. 2 is like kind of where I want to be, so I mean, this is a level 7, by the way, at 110%. So what is that? That's 132 ped plus, it's probably going to use what, 30 ped? I'm sorry, no, 40 ped, I think. So what is that? 172. That's our break even. So at the end we'll tally it up, and we're close to it. We're 30 ped short right now, I believe. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I was thinking the other day, and summer and fall invokes like a lot of sensory changes for me, and I personally equate them or look at them to like music in a way. Like my first like fall around here is rotting leaves, and it has a particular scent to it. And as soon as I have that smell in my olfactory cavity or whatever in my nose, whenever I get that, like it always not only brings a sense of nostalgia, but it kicks up like this sense of music that I used to listen to like 10, 15 years ago. It's incredible. Ideally for me, it's like when fall hits its collective soul. I don't know. It's like apparently I used to, and a perfect circle. I used to and Tool. You know, those are like the three things that remind me of fall, like as soon as fall hits around here. But why I said it was this, like, I've had the Stone Temple Pilots song. If you guys remember in the early 90s, they there we go. Another one. There we go, guys. That's profit right there. That was a little babby one. That was only, what, 50 a pit, so. It's alright. We'll take her. And we're just going to finish this up here, I think. We might, I don't know, we might do the last couple drops in 11 or 12. Probably 11, but let's just do a couple more here, see if we get some more Ignosium out of this down. So yeah, Stone Temple Pilots, like 92, they released their core album. It was called Plush. Was that the name of the song? Yeah, I think that was the name of the song. But for some reason, recently, it's been their second album, Purple, I believe it's called, and the cover it says 12 melodies, or in the back of the cover it says 12 melodies. Interstate Love Song, Silver Gun Superman. It just like flooded my sense, and like the entire last month, I've kind of done nothing but listen to Stone Temple Pilots, which brings me back to like 94, when I was, you know, still in high school and I don't know, playing guitar and playing in a band and shit. And then a year later, it was Veruca Salt, and then when I moved to Pennsylvania, it was Life of Agony. So it's just crazy. And of course, Filter. If you guys ever listen to Filter, that's some good shit. It's some good music. So just a question, comments, leave like your favorite summertime band. It could be recent, it could be past, it could be fucking 30 years ago. I mean, if you're, you know, I mean, it could be Led Zeppelin. I mean, holy Christ. I don't know what brought that up. Oh, you know what brought that up? I was watching some of my older videos, and some of them, I'm just doing simple little run through hell, and I'm just talking about real life things, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should just get back to basics. I've covered almost all the information in game that at this point we could cover. I mean, obviously I'm missing a few of the newer items, such as the newer finders that have an increased drop probe cost, which I'm gonna get to hopefully. Maybe next week I'll take a look at them. But you know what the thing is with those new finders is they're so out of reach right now. The crafters that are crafting them are asking way too much money for them, so hopefully we'll get to show them off. I would really like to bring them to hell. I believe from looking at them, they're basically, it's a finder plus having pretty much like an equivalent of a level 2 ampon. So, but we'll get into that. We'll take a look at those finders and we'll see what happens there. We have the moon to look forward to, and I think that's later this year. I want to say October, November. Don't hold me to that because I'm completely unsure. They are accepting PayPal. Entropia Universe is accepting PayPal. It is damn near instantaneous to deposit. As soon as you click PayPal, it's like 5-6 minutes later it'll show up on your pet card. You cannot withdraw through PayPal though, and that is unfortunate. To deposit through PayPal and the other options, you actually have to go onto entropiauniverse.com account and then look through deposits, and then there's like PayNova and all those other deposit things that they allow. But I think it's pretty slick. I think it's about time they did PayPal. For a while, you know, doing internet marketing and stuff for a while, I used up a lot of PayPal. I never really had too many problems with it other than purchasing digital delivery objects. Just say for instance, if I was a real dick and an asshole and you purchased my ebook and you wanted a refund, I said no. For you to go to PayPal and ask for a refund, you would never get it. So that could be an issue. I don't know how it would work with this, to be honest with you. I have no idea, but I know buyer protection's not included with a digital delivery of items. So, but I'm a nice guy, you know. If you don't like my ebook, I'll give you your money back. I don't give a shit. But anyway, guys, let's see how much we made here. I'll see you in a sec. All right, let's see here. It should be all right. I mean, we should have done okay. Highlight, drag, drop. Good. It's a win. It's a win. It's not always a win, but this time we did all right. I just want to see the markup here. 127. Sweet. All right, guys. Hey, it's been fun. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me wave. Hold on. Let me wave. Oh, that ass.